Greetings, one and all. Welcome to the channel. Guys, my name is Mind Power. You can call me MP. And on this side of TikTok, we turn our pain into possibility, purpose, and power. And the shame the narcissist puts on us, we turn that into solutions and services. Therefore, this message is my message onto you, my service onto you. Guys, listen, welcome to the channel. I had a question. The title of this video is what happens after the narcissist discards you. Okay? And specifically, when they have a new supply, when to anticipate the return of the narcissist, will they return, etc., etc. Okay? So before I dive in, let's address a common thing we see with narcissists, which is you're in a relationship with them and they just disappear. Guys, sometimes when that happens, the narcissist will just be testing you. When I say testing, I mean punishing you. So what will have happened is, prior to them just disappearing, this is not a breakup. This is just them disappearing for 2-3 days plus, right? And then they reappear. This is specifically what I'm talking about here. The reason they do that is because you will not have realized you've done this, but what you've done is you have you've broken that idealized frame of reference the narcissist has for you. Meaning, when the narcissist meets you, for those who are new to the channel, the narcissist takes a snapshot of you, and from there on, this is during the love bomb stage. The narcissist takes a snapshot of you during that period when you're looking back at the narcissist, and the narcissist is love bombing you, and you're looking up like, oh my God, my narcissist is here. What a beautiful narcissist. You're so great. Well, the narcissist idealizes that, and from there on, they place you in a picture frame, a frame of reference. From there on, the narcissist interacts with you inside their mind as a internal object. It's called an interject. They don't interact with you in person, guys. They mimic you in person, but they interact with an interject in their mind. So what happens is, at some point, dealing with a narcissist, they have a need for supply, and they have a need for supply, guys. And so what the narcissist will do is they'll do certain things that just irritate you, or certain things that are unacceptable to you, to your principles, your guiding principles as a human. So what you'll find yourself doing is questioning, challenging the narcissist, and this forces the narcissist to re-idealize you, not as that ideal person that they were love bombing, the person they took a snapshot of. Now they re-idealize you into someone who is not idyllic, someone who's challenging them instead of praising them, someone who's questioning them instead of worshiping them. And so what the narcissist will then do is they'll punish you, and this is called the devaluation stage. And they will start punishing you, and so they will disappear for periods of time to just ghost you. And the whole point of doing that is not to break up with you, but to get you back in line, get you back into that idyllic frame of reference, because certainly something has gone wrong with the photo or the interject in their head, because you're idealized. How is it possible that you're questioning my authority as a narcissist? How is it possible that you have some complaint about me, even though I just gave you a venereal disease, or I just ran your bank account down to zero, or I just went back to my ex for 3 days? Okay, so I hope that explains that kind of disappearing act. So what happens when the narcissist actually breaks up with you? Now, you can't get in touch with the narcissist. The narcissist left abruptly. You guys had a fight, one more fight, and the narcissist just abandons you. Well, during the period that you were being punished, the one I just alluded to for the last 5 minutes, when you're just being punished, you would not have realized that that has happened several times. And during these little getaways with the narcissist, where the narcissist left the relationship periodically, for brief moments of time, what the narcissist is doing at that time is they're interviewing other candidates for your position. And so they're out there, they're love bombing someone else. That person is idealizing them. Oh, you're such a great narcissist. And they're testing that person when they leave you during these little breaks to see whether or not they could replace you with that person. So when the narcissist finally abandons you now and they're gone, in this case where you can't get in touch with them, they've blocked you, they've ghosted you, it's gone on for, in this scenario, more than a week, more than 10 days. You can't get a hold of them. It's now 20 days, 15, 20 days. You can't get in touch with them. It's gone a month. You can't get in touch with the narcissist. The narcissist has moved on. They've found that person they were with during those little break periods is who the narcissist is with. So what happens there is, what led to that is, you have caused a narcissistic injury. Now, I've done another video. Go back and watch the video. It's called When You Leave the Narcissist. What happens when you leave the narcissist? It's called mortification, injury, and collapse. Well, in this, if you have not gotten the narcissist arrested, there was no physical violence, and you have not moved to a different state or city or country, barring those three scenarios, and if you did not publicly humiliate the narcissist in public in your last fight before they left you permanently now, or what seems to be permanent, barring all those scenarios I just outlined, the narcissist will return to you. But what the reasons the narcissist will... Okay, so if the narcissist is with a new supply, if you want the narcissist back in your life, do not overthink this new supply. The new supply is just like you. The new supply is going to have trouble dealing with the narcissist. They're not going to be able to sustain idealizing the narcissist, worshiping the narcissist, because they're just human. And they will start doing the same things that you did, which is to complain and criticize, and scrutinize, and set rules for the narcissist, which all lead to the narcissist abandoning you. Now, ultimately, what will happen with the new supply that they left you for, person they're in a relationship now with, is that relationship will run its course. Normally, if it's a great source of supply, that relationship will last about a year, probably a year and 3 months before that person leaves the narcissist or the narcissist leaves that person. But during this time, there will be struggles in the relationship where, just like with you, the narcissist will require little small breaks and so on. And during these times, the narcissist will get back in touch with you. This is what we refer to as a Hoover. The narcissist will re-idealize you because they're having problems with the new supply they're with, and that person falls out of being idealized. Now, when they Hoover you, it's just to see whether or not you are available, whether you will accept the narcissist back in your life. And if that's the case, sometimes the narcissist will leave that person if they're in a desperate need of supply, and come back to you. But this is just short-lived, guys. It's not going to be a long-term, permanent stay, particularly if you guys left on bad terms. And I've addressed that in the previous video. I'd mentioned what happens when you leave the narcissist first. So I would suggest for you guys to go back and watch that video. I've covered it intensively in that previous video, and there you'll find more information on this topic. I hope I helped you. Like and